Popsquatjon. Coming at ya. Got another track sent in by Kober, one of my patrons. If you want to become a patron, CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information are down below in the description of the video. Patreon. So that's where you do that. $2 a month. $2. Just get 10,000 people to sign up for $2,000. $2,000 for $2, and I'll be set. I will no longer complain about very much. This is Selective Morality Extended. I'm not sure if the song is extended or what. Oh, it's 9 minutes long. Oh boy, this is a long one. From defsharp. 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 I don't know who this is. Any information? Bandcamp, YouTube, Patreon, Twitter. I wonder if one of those would have some info about this artist. defsharp extended version available for download. Previous versions, all streaming services. Let's just play this and see what we think. It's from 3 years ago. The only hashtag here is I'm just like you. 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Again, this was sent in by Kober, one of my patrons. And let's give it a listen. 28,000 listens on SoundCloud. So it should be good. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Let's go. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video. And CashApp, PayPal, Patreon over here. Oh, here we go. Indie, bedroom pop, acoustic pop, and acoustic. All right. Selective Morality.
Something that I look forward to. I wanted to wipe away your tears.
Really nice harmony in the voices there. I don't know if that's one person kind of overdubbing themselves a few times or multiple tracks from the same person. I think it is. Maybe it's not. It could be backing vocals, something like that. It's nice.
But I couldn't reach you. Your eyes always speared through mine. I felt you stare through the back of my head. I lied and told you that I was fine. I just needed to go to bed. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. All the stupid memories we made. Felt like I'd known you longer, but I know I didn't. And if I'm being honest, I wish I knew more about you. Is it my fault? Did I not?
Okay, so here's some info about defsharp. Is a music producer, singer-songwriter from Seattle, Washington. defsharp has a wide range, producing and singing many different genres. In 2018, defsharp released their first EP, Kyoto Nights. It is also the start of where they focused on making their own sound. In 2020, defsharp released their third EP, Shape/Lines. He would also make a compilation of all their singles that they'd released since 2016. It also marks the end of an era just making electronic music. Throughout 2020, defsharp started to work on indie music, although it wouldn't be until 2021 with the EP Tides that they started to release both electronic and indie music. Alright, somebody here in the Seattle area. Let's keep going.
Try hard enough was the edge of the cuff. You're so much better than me. I think that you should know. Don't ever take the worst for free. You catch more than you throw. I'm just like you. I was kind of a dick. Did a lot of shit I regret, but I'm glad we're alright though. Or at least I hope so. and write a different love. I had always compared myself to you, to the point where I hated your guts. In all types of ways I'd envy who you'd become.
Just an incredibly well-made song. This could be music or a style that you don't care for. I love it. I like acoustic music. It's definitely sort of the indie rock kind of feel, singer-songwriter, maybe even slightly folksy, folk music, that is. We're 3 minutes into this song, and it just is gliding by. It's so effortless to listen to. Beautifully arranged, really well recorded, excellent vocals. The music, like I said, it just glides along. It just feels so good. It just moves you along with it. I mean, this is going to be 9 minutes long. It's going to be a really quick 9 minutes.
Trying to steal my.
It's gay. Oh, in Asia.
It is so shaky. I look like an old person. What's that? Oh yeah.
Found the lyrics.
Late last year, never fell asleep, gotta talk to you a lot. I think we have the same thoughts. I wanted you to be my friend. I pray that this will never end, and I get to be there right by your side. You're one of the mill partners in crime. Your mind's a loaded gun.
Oh, beautiful.
You always know what you want. I'll never live up to who you're gonna be. To who you're gonna be. You never even needed me. You never even needed me. You never even needed me. But I needed you. I needed you.
Hi, Alex. It's Claire. It's Tree. Yep. We are sitting in my car right now. Oops, that person's about to park in not a loud spot. Okay. Anyway, pick up your phone. Please, sir.
To replay this message, press 1.
Was it a crush? I couldn't even tell you plainly enough.
Huh, interesting. It almost feels like this is a second track on an album. right? Like if everything before this was a first track with like this little interlude, interstitial piece, skit, voicemail as its own little break, right? And then to come back in with this, was it a crush? I couldn't even tell you plainly enough. Think I was falling for a part of something I'd never felt. Huh. I'm actually not sure if this is part of the same song. I assume it is because obviously it's in the same song here, and it's also included in the lyrics here as part of the same song. But it feels like a separate song entirely. It also feels like kind of part of a conversation, so I see how it's connected, right? Like the early part is him talking about like, oh, I got to know you. I really wanted to talk to you. We talked all the time. And this next part, even though the tone, the style of it has changed significantly, he's still talking about the same thing, right? Was it a crush? I couldn't even tell you. Like, maybe I had a crush on you. I mean, I loved you. I think he says up here that he loved her, right? I assume it's a her. Interesting. Just this shift in style is really, really catching my attention.
Think I was falling for a part of something I'd never felt. You were the catalyst raising your hell in my mind, but it looked like you never gave a shit. So I let myself cave in. Like I always did. Sometimes I feel like I was barely a friend.
Those low notes right there are so good. Just really boom.
Sometimes I feel like I was barely a friend, and it's all my fault. I'd hate to be a person you forget in the end, but I'm ready for whatever comes next. Realize that you were the only one who never pissed me off. Feels like I chase the conflict just to heal a scar. Why can't I just piece it together like you do all the time? It's never been worth it. Why do I even try? I feel so insignificant at the end of the night, convincing myself that it's a feeling that'll go away, but it always stays. Am I ashamed of who I portray? Can't help feeling like shit when I'm next to you.
Saying you shouldn't hear this from me. Huh. Really, 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 really good. There's enough here to be 2 or 3 different songs. Wow. Like, really excellent writing. Lyrics are great. The vocals are amazing. Just... And it's very much written from the perspective of somebody who feels like they just don't fit in. And they finally found somebody that they really clicked with, and it's somebody that this somebody that they clicked with seems to just have it all together. At least that's the way the person speaking here That's what they seem to think. Like we have we think the same thoughts. He says something like that. We're the same. Yeah. Here we go. I remember late last year, never fell asleep, got to talk to you a lot. I think we have the same thoughts. I wanted you to be my friend. I pray that this will never end and I get to be there right by your side. Your run-of-the-mill partners in crime. Your mind's a loaded gun. You always know what you want. I'll never live up to who you're going to be. You never even needed me. But I needed you. Was it a crush? I couldn't even tell you, plainly enough. Think I was falling for a part of something I'd never felt. You were the catalyst, raising your hell in my mind. Because her mind is a loaded gun, right? But it never looked like you never gave a shit, so I let myself cave in like I always did. Because he's representing himself as like being weak. He's not the strong person in this relationship. He doesn't have that force of personality that this other person does, and he kind of gets pulled along in their wake. Sometimes I feel like I was barely a friend and it's all my fault. I'd hate to be the person you forget in the end. But I'm ready for whatever comes next. Realize that you were the only one who never pissed me off. Feels like I chased the conflict just to heal a scar. So again, he's second guessing himself. He's saying like, it feels like I do things just to like, what does it say? It feels like I chased the conflict just to heal a scar. Like I have something in my past that I'm trying to make up for. That's what I think. And that causes conflicts. Why can't I just piece it together like you do all the time? It's never been worth it. Why do I even try? I feel so insignificant at the end of the night, convincing myself that it's a feeling that'll go away, but it always stays. Am I ashamed of who I portray? Not of who I am, but who I act like I am, who I portray. Can't help feeling like shit when I'm next to you. You're so perfect. And then the outro is, and then it says, I won't wait to never see you again. And then the outro is, you shouldn't hear this from me. You shouldn't hear. Like, I shouldn't vocalize these thoughts to you. I shouldn't tell you these things. Really interesting. I would love to get more info about, like, what this is really about, right? Is it somebody that they ended up dating? Is it somebody that he just wishes? I say he and she because that's how I am reading it because I'm a cishet male. But it doesn't have to be. It's really, I mean, it's really a nice story. It's about somebody who finally found somebody who is so much like themselves, but seemed to have it all together. Like it just worked for her. And for him, it was like, oh my God, how do you do this? How are you so much like me, and yet you have all your shit together? And I'm not even worth your time. Is kind of what his feeling seems to be. It's excellent. It's excellent. Yeah, and I feel just like this person. Why do people that I know, why are they so much like me and they have it all together and they're in such good shape? And I am a fucking wreck. My life is a wreck. Like, man, this song just definitely speaks to me. I don't get the selective morality part. Like, I don't get the morality part. There's no morality being mentioned in here. That part I don't understand. Oh, really nice little song, though. Little, 9 minutes long. Really nice big song. It's great. Bedroom pop. Huh. Never heard of that before. Excellent. Cobra, once again. Total winner. I gotta get this done and go do another song and get to bed. But this was great. Pop Squat, check it out. Please like, subscribe, share. Please go watch another video. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon is over here. This is great. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye. That's not the right button. Bye-bye.